Hello everyone, this is X-Snagger Wes, and welcome back to Wes Plays Pokemon Colosseum. Still hate the title of this series, whatever. Anyway, I'm in Pyrite Town now for reasons. I don't really have to explain them. Basically, OBS ate the last 2 episodes that I tried to record, and technically the last 3, with all kinds of problems. And basically, I had to set the CPU some number preset to ultra fast instead of very fast or whatever it was. For regular quality. Now, that basically means that you're gonna see a ton of artifacting in these videos and stuff like that, and that is simply because I cannot encode at a good enough quality to give you guys decent quality episodes, and I am sorry for that. I really am. Anyway, I'll just get down to the point. You know, I'm having so many troubles with my computer, and they're not exactly problems with my computer itself. They're problems with the configuration of my computer and stuff like that. Like, if I were having just computer problems, it would be like if I had the old CPU in here, or rather I should say the new CPU in here, that isn't compatible with my motherboard, even though it's an FM2 Plus socket. I could go on a rant for days about how mad I am at MSI for not supporting this. But anyway, yes, basically to save you all that trouble, I can't bring perfect quality episodes, or I shouldn't say perfect quality. I can't bring better quality episodes anymore, and honestly, this is a reflection of basically just the same problems I have always been having with this thing. I'm not going to go in there just yet. I'm actually going to go and battle here. Somebody should have dropped from the ceiling. There she is. Okay, oh my gosh, that was like so weird. I'm gonna battle this person. They have a shadow ground bull, or however you want to pronounce that. Anyway, so I'm having computer troubles. I'm having frame rate issues with all my games and stuff like that because I'm only on 2 cores, so I cannot multitask very well at all. Also, I'm sorry if you hear any background noise. I mean, obviously there's background noise because I'm recording with my microphone settings like way high up on the gain level because I don't know why. I don't know why this microphone, it's not the best microphone. I mean, you guys may think that I sound nice through it or whatever, but if you turn up the volume just a little bit, you can hear all of the static noise in the background, and it is just so annoying. Anyway, so computer problems aside, OBS ate my last 2 recordings, which were, about 40 minutes, put together, so I kind of recorded a little bit overtime on those ones. And I haven't started a timer for this one because I want to make this a really short episode to kind of update you guys on, again, a reflection of what's going to happen with the channel from now on. You see, I don't know if or when I don't know when I'm going to upload this episode, and I don't even know if I'm going to upload this episode, but so far it should be week 14 or 15 or whatever. Or maybe even later. I don't know how many I have recorded ahead at this point. And I have not recorded Harvest Moon in a while, and I haven't posted an episode this weekend, and it is Sunday. And this has basically become a theme for me for a really long time, and it's gonna have to stop at some point, and I can't really control any of this stuff. So I'll make that announcement a little bit towards the end about what I'm going to do about all that. Really, I do want to upgrade my computer. I would love to stream and record because I actually enjoy this stuff, but I don't enjoy all of the groundwork it takes, after that. So basically, I don't like. I like recording. I like talking to you guys. I love it. So I think I'm more into the stream side of things. But I also like to be heard, and so I don't get that on streams unless I want to post it on VP and go like, "Hey VP, I'm doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Colosseum." I'll explain more about that later. That's not a big deal. But anyway, you can thank OBS for eating my last 2 episodes in quality. They were shaky and they had low frame rate, and they just looked like crap. Kind of like this, actually. Honestly, I honestly think that this looks pretty bad now, even though I'm going back to my original settings in OBS. That I used on this processor before I did a clean install of the operating system. But OBS saved you from 40 minutes of me chattering on about basically nothing. And I mean it's not nothing for me. It's just I feel like you guys wouldn't care so much about it because it's basically me saying it's like, well, this is why I like Colosseum so much. I had this experience with it, and it was a pretty good experience, and I enjoyed it. And that's it. It's a long story, and I want to save it for another time because I feel like I can sum it up in a little bit less time, and I feel like I could tell it a little bit better. But I did save that recording so that I could at least hear it back, even if I couldn't watch it back. I should save my Pokeballs because that's not going to work. But yeah, I will save that story for later. I also ranted on about how much I hate fads. Just bottom line, fads are the scum of the earth. I can't stand it when when a huge group of people get really interested in one thing, only to forget about it a week later. It's so annoying. And I don't want to make an entire episode dedicated to that like I did last time. So I will spare you guys from that as well, or rather, OBS will spare you guys from that as well. So again, thank OBS for that. And we're just going to move on with this stuff a little bit. In the last 2 episodes, which got eaten, I feel like I can easily tell you guys now. The things that happened were, we went through this lab, literally 2 whole episodes. It took me 40 minutes to go through this much of the lab. And it's not even a big lab. There's just a lot of trainers and stuff. And it's such a pain. I don't like doing it. But we went through this lab, and we caught 1 Shadow Pokemon. We caught an Apom, and then we knocked out Fortress and Murkrow. So yeah, I still suck at this game. We learned not to mess with Pokemon because even if they seem overpowered, they can still get knocked out with 1 hit. Like, seriously, Shadow Pokemon that I want to catch are getting knocked out with 1 hit. You know, I'm hitting them with super effective moves, whereas every other Pokemon is, like this Linen here, it's a normal type. What's super effective on that? I mean, fighting? Do I have a fighting type Pokemon even on me right now? And I don't think I do. And it frustrates me. Ugh. And I guess it's the same situation with this normal type Granbull, but still, I hate it so much that these Shadow Pokemon are getting so much harder to catch. Yeah, we're just gonna Poison Sting you. Can't poison you because you're already paralyzed. And anyway, so I mentioned that I would tell you guys the update on things, and now that this battle's over, I think I'm going to actually close this episode a little bit early because I want to check to make sure, first of all, that my recording is actually happening. Basically, I do want to keep recording. I love this. I really do. I like the interaction with you guys, and I've actually noticed that I'm getting views on some of my videos, mainly my Minecraft Let's Plays, but we're not going to get too far into that right now, and we're actually going to leave because it turns out there are actually a lot of new trainers that I didn't battle, and they will still drop from the ceilings in other part of the buildings. So we can basically go through this as many times as we want, and we'll still see new trainers each time. So we got to catch a Pokemon in this one. That was productive. Anyway, moving on. I really have fun with this. I really want to keep doing this, but for now, I don't think I can. And I was going to wait until Pokemon Colosseum ended and I got through the first chapter of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. But I'm starting to think that is not a possibility anymore because this is a long game. I mean, the battles, you know, the upcoming battles, they will take a really long time to get through, and it's gonna take a really long time to actually get my settings optimal to do that, or I'm gonna have to buy new hardware, and I simply don't want to do that. I want to go out and buy that new 3DS that's bundled with all the with the old Pokemon games, the Generation 1 Pokemon games, which, by the way, I bought Yellow just yesterday and played it. I bought Yellow just yesterday, and I played it, and I got Mew, and I'm really happy about that. If you guys are interested, you can ask me to basically link videos or whatever in the description of some other video, or just send you a comment with the links to videos on how to get Mew in those games. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, but the announcement, sadly, is that I have to do a hiatus. I seriously thought I was going to last longer than this, but I'm not going to, and that's why this episode is a little bit shorter, hopefully a little bit shorter than the other ones. And I don't want to disappoint you guys, but it's probably not going to be a very long hiatus, since I still want to record, and since I'm still probably going to record at this quality, but things won't be picking up quite as fast, and there's going to be a few episodes missing every week or whatever. I'm uncomfortable recording in these conditions, and I want you guys to know that. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Wes, and I look forward to when I can record again. I will see you guys all later. À tout à l'heure.